Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is Dion at the Blushing Mint, and it is time again for another one of our full deck challenge cards. So thank you guys so very much for joining me. Thank you for participating, and thank you so much to those of you who are sharing. It means the world to me. Please remember that if you are on social media, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, please use that hashtag TBM2024 full deck challenge. Today we are on the letter F, and our word is faith, and our prompt or style or inclusion is a feather. So this is going to be super fun. I have gathered some supplies here. Each week when I come back to do my video, I literally love to just look at this. This is the fun things about being a journal creator and just being a paper artist, is just going back through and looking. Last week's was not my favorite card, but there's still things about it that I like, and so it's just fun to look back and see where we are and what we're doing, and maybe just what our mindset was that week before or throughout the project. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I literally am loving seeing everybody's different styles and whatnot. It's just so super fun. So I've laid out a few of my favorite things here to be using for this week. I need to get a little glue mat over here. So it is week 6. So I have a 6 card, and then I have a feather charm. I also have a faith charm. There you go. A faith charm. I've got some different ways. I haven't decided how I want to attach that, but I did decide, I did a little cutout of a piece of scrapbook paper that, I don't know, I was thumbing through some scrapbook papers, and this image, for whatever reason, popped out at me. So I kind of fussy cut it out, and then I attached this feather charm to a little paper clip, and I think that is kind of where I want it to lay. I also have a little cutout that says your potential is endless. And I think faith is kind of a reminder of us that, you know, we can do all things if we just have faith. So I have that cut out. And then I knew that in some of my napkin scraps there had to have been a feather. And so I found this little birdhouse, and it's really hard to see, but there is a feather in a bird nest. Sorry, friends, Lord have mercy. So anyway, there is a feather laying in this bird nest, and so I liked that. And I also gathered some lace and trims that I may or may not use. So anywho, I hope you guys are great. I hope you are loving this little challenge. We finally got out of the sub-zero temperatures. A couple weeks ago, it was like in the negative 40s and negative 50s. And now we're looking onward to in the upper 40s and 50s. So 100-degree difference. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but man, I'll tell you what. In Montana, it has been it's been a bit crazy. So yeah, so I just grabbed some of my patterned paper, from an actual like sewing pattern, just to cut back some of that super white stuff in there on the back of my card. I don't know. I just like how that extra, to get rid of some of that extra whiteness. So yeah, so anyway, it's nice to not be totally freezing to death out here. I didn't even come out to my craft studio for 3 days when it was in the super, super cold negatives. I have heat out here, but quite frankly, I just didn't want to have to, leave my house. So, okay. Because I do have to walk out of my house to get to my little space. So, anywho, so Faith and a Feather. That is our game plan here. So the next layer I want to put down is my little napkin here. And this is just a piece of a napkin that I have cut out to emboss on here. Emboss. Good Lord. You guys, I just don't even know. I just don't even know what's going on with my little speech here. I cannot form a complete sentence to decoupage, so to speak, on this page. Oh, I am just destroying that to death. Okay. Pause because I need to go get another piece of this napkin so that I can fix what I just screwed up. So hold tight, friends. All right, friends. If you didn't see what I did there, my brush bristles are a bit stiff, and it took off some of that tissue paper. So now I get to, I think you guys have got to see me do this before, maybe not on this particular challenge, but if you're a subscriber to my channel, you've seen me do this before, where I just mend my little paper here. I just mend it. And you never know the difference. That's the beauty of collage. For sure, for sure. Okay. I'm going to dry that real quick. Hang on. Okay, so I dried that up and trimmed a bit of that excess off the edges. And now, what I'm kind of thinking for this layout is a bit like so. I want my feather to dangle down. And I'm kind of thinking of like, your potential is endless. Oh, I also found this is in Tim Holtz Clippings sticker book. I also found this one that says, "It's just something I feel." And I think that is totally a faith-based thing. It's a feeling. I mean, faith doesn't really have a description. It, at least not in my mind, there's no real descriptive or anything like that for it. It's just something you feel like. And so I saw that and I'm like, ooh, I have to put that on this card in particular. I don't know. Just, I was looking through trying to kind of come up with an idea for this particular prompt. And that one just came to me. It just kind of popped out off of the page, and I was like, ooh, yes, that is true. It's just something you have to feel. And so then I would be looking at something kind of like this. I also want some lace to come out the side over here. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want lace across the top too? Because, and what flavor of lace would I like? I have a bunch at the ready here. Sometimes trying to figure out which side is front and which side is back on like crocheted trims, that's a challenge for me, not even gonna lie. Okay. I'm feeling that. I'm definitely feeling that. So I'm going to use this can't remember how much I needed. I think this one. Okay, and I need to put my lace down first because I want it to go behind my little embellishment there, my main focus. So I'm just going to use my Fabri-Tac. I've had my heat on high out here because it got a bit cold. It got down into the like low teens last night, and so it was a little chilly, and I had dropped my heat down to, because I had dropped my heat down to 50, and so yeah, it was a little chilly out here last night, so my glue didn't want to squeeze very well, so I turned my heat up high. Now, okay. Whereabouts and how about do I want, because I want this to kind of be over the eggs. It's more about the nest, or it's more about the feather to me. So I kind of want that to go like that. Does it need to drop down a little bit more? Sorry, friends. It's a process. It's a process. I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to use some art glitter glue, I think. Oh, got some. One thing about clear gesso, man, I tell you, that stuff gets on your hands and it's like everything sticks to it. Everything. It's good stuff. Good stuff. So I'm just going to run this right across the very top of this card. And I did ink the edges of that. You saw me ink the edge of my word just to make, or of my saying, just to make it pop. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my Fabri-Tac along this side here where it's going to come across that lace. I'll just use Fabri-Tac all the way across. What am I talking about, friends? Don't you worry. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac all the way. And then that will also help to hold my paper clip in there. Run that across there. Okay. Come down so I can see that. And I did ink up these, all of these little pieces before I put them, before I started the video, just to save myself a little bit of time. Now, do I want, I was going to see if I wanted something behind that. Do I or do I not? But I don't think I do. So I'm just going to go ahead and I am just going to attach this here. And I want that to come underneath just a little bit. Like so. Okay, Oh, I didn't even think about the back. Let's see. What do I have on my desk here that I can use to back this? I have a little piece of graph paper, so that's what we're going to use, friends. We're just going to do it. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So I would love to hear your guys' feedback below on what you think of this challenge, this weekly challenge. So far, it seems like most people are really enjoying it because it's one that we can do fairly quickly. And that was one of my big things, is like just a once a week quick project that we can wrap our heads around without having to get so tied up in the stuff and the planning and everything. It's just something fun to see our progress every week. And please don't go comparing. That is like my biggest, if you can take anything away from my channel, please, please, please don't go comparing yourself to anybody else. Everybody is at a different stage in crafting, in life, etc. And comparison is truly the thief of joy, especially when it comes to things like this. I know there are some big, amazing crafters out there that do work that is truly enviable, but we can still love their work but still be proud of what we put out. So don't go comparing yourself and your crafting journey to anybody else. We don't know how long they've been going. There's just too much. So just don't get your head wrapped around that. So if you can take anything away from this, please don't compare what you are creating or your skill level or your style or your anything to anybody else, because we are all different, different creatures, and that's what makes it just so beautiful. All right, now I need my little chomper, friends, so that I can put a little, well, first I have to put it on my ring, but I also need to put my little faith charm on. Ink my edges, because that's just who I am. So I'm going to put I need a guide to know where I need to punch my hole. Okay. Didn't punch all the way through. Okay. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Oh, it did fall. Sorry. Sorry, tried not to do that, but welcome to crafting with me. It's always a hot mess, friends. It's always a hot mess, but that's okay. All right. I think I have to change this. I don't remember what I used it for last, but oh, Well, clearly that was not the right setting. Oh, friends. Some days it's a struggle. That's okay. I'm going with it because you know what? It's not about perfection. If it was, I would not be doing this project. So, okay, this goes back on my ring. Now, here's the question. Do I want it? Actually, will this even work on my ring? Hold on. Now that I've done this, I need to see if, yeah. Okay, so I did all this. I have to pause you because I have to take this out and start over because it won't thread through my ring. So I have to pause you, friends. Okay, I fixed it, friends. I just put a new one in there. So I want to okay, have my little Faith here and my feather and some trim, and then the back of my card here. And I actually think I'm just going to stop right there. I think that is simple. It's not over the top. It covers all of my prompts. It covers what I was thinking. It kind of covers my take on faith. It's more something you feel, and it allows your potential to be endless. So yeah, I think I'm going to just take it and I'm going to just stop right there with it, friends. So there is our this week's take on the TBM 2024 Full Deck Challenge for Faith and a Feather. So I hope, friends, that if you are doing this challenge, you will comment below, you will share your projects, and that you will continue to hang out with us each and every Sunday of the year as I bring out another prompt for our Full Deck Challenge this year. So friends, thank you so much. It means so much to me to be to have you guys be here with me. I hope that you're enjoying this. I hope that in the interim between now and next week, you continue to find time to do the things that bring you the most joy. And I hope one of those is crafting. Thank you for being a part of my channel and a part of my life. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go forth with faith and show me your challenge cards. Thanks, friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.